All right, we're good. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Premier League Live here on Sports Talk with Will. It's Chelsea and Leicester City from Stamford Bridge. So, Chelsea are playing Leicester City at Stamford Bridge. So it's Chelsea's 28th Premier League match and Leicester City's is also their 28th. All right, here we go. We're underway at Stamford Bridge. Let's see, it's Chelsea going from, or Leicester City going from left to right. Chelsea going from right to left. And the ball was played back to the Chelsea goalkeeper. Over to Kukureya. Colwell plays it over to Adara Bioyo. Fofana has it. Now it's over to Colwell. Colwell up the pitch. Here is Cole Palmer. And a good pass here. Neto. And for Palmer, Palmer's pushed down in the box, but no penalty is called. And Cole Palmer is down. Palmer is down in the box. Not sure what he's up. Not sure what's up with him here. Pushing him down there from Leicester City was Luke Thomas. Chelsea are begging for the ref to look at VAR, but he is not doing it. And we're 2 minutes in, or we're in the third minute now, and we'll remain 0-0. Enzo Maresca, manager of Chelsea FC, on the sideline. See how this match goes. And the ball is played up. And then there's a foul. That's in Daka. Helps up Moises Caicedo. And here's Chelsea back on the counterattack. Well, Defenders are playing it around. Colwell has it. Colwell plays it back inside for Darabioyo, and played back to the Leicester City goalkeeper. And here goes Chelsea. Here is Enzo Fernandez. And now here's a cross coming into the box, and it's headed away there. But getting to it is Cucurella. Here is Caicedo playing it over to Colwell. Fofana plays it up. Here is Sanch. And that ball is headed out there by Connor Cody. And foul? Yes, it's a foul on Cucurella of Chelsea. And a free kick for Leicester City. So here's Sancho on the... That's weird. Sancho looks like I thought Sancho was a left winger today. Guess not. Ruud van Nistelrooy, the manager of Leicester City, on the sideline, and that's going to be a foul on Leicester City down low. Looks like, is that Enzo Fernandez down? Or is it Cucurella? I think it's Cucurella. Yeah, it's Cucurella. He was tackled down there by Wilfred Ndidi. All right, Chelsea playing it around. Here's Colwell on the left side. Plays a good, lobs it down the field, and it's out of bounds. Tried to get it over to Cole Palmer, and it'll be a Leicester City throw-in. Throw-in here by James Justin. And played over to the right by Wout Faes. And Wesley Fofana went up for that ball, but he headed it out of bounds for a Leicester City throw-in. Back to the goalkeeper. And net, I believe, is... I didn't see who was in net. And here's an attack here for Leicester City. Here's Justin playing it into the box, but it's headed away, but right back to a Leicester City shirt. A shot is saved by Sanchez. That was a shot by Bilal El Kanous. Good shot, but right in the hands of Sanchez. Sanchez plays it, and that's got to be a foul right there. Neto was being dragged down there by that Leicester City player, but here goes Chelsea. I think this is Neto with the ball. Yep, Cucurella now has it. Neto going to the left of him. Neto has it, going inside. Neto's still with it. Plays it over to Palmer. Cole Palmer. Over to Fernandez. And now I think this is Sancho. Here is Sancho looking to fire. Here's Palmer with the left-footed shot. It takes a deflection, and it goes out, I believe, for a Chelsea corner. Or is it a goal kick? Let's see here. Here's Palmer. That's a corner. All right, so it's a corner for Chelsea. Taking the corner. I can't tell who that is. But Colwell, the defenders are in the box, like Colwell, Adara, Bioyo. They're in the box, but here's a corner here by Chelsea, and it is out for a goal kick or another corner. I believe it's probably another corner. It was Connor Cody, I believe, knocking that one out of bounds. Taking that corner is Enzo Fernandez. And here's Palmer looking to play it in the box. Here's Cole Palmer with the shot. And it's way off target. And it'll be a goal kick for Chelsea. Or for Leicester City. Excuse me. Oh, never mind. They changed their formation. They're at a 3-4-3 now. Okay. Okay, Leicester City doing a lot of switching up here. I guess I'll just read off their roster instead. And that one's out of bounds for a Chelsea throw-in. Wilfred Ndidi couldn't get a head on it, and Mark Cucurella was defending him there. And that ball looks like it's headed out there by Chelsea. And it was Neto, and Neto is down. Pedro Neto is slow to get up, on his knees right now. And I think the training staff will tend to him here. Neto was colliding there with a Leicester City player. And he's speaking with the training staff of Chelsea right now. Here it's in the 10th minute. And also the Leicester City player has a bump on his head. So they're tending to him as well. Almost at the 11th minute here at Stamford Bridge. Still no score between Chelsea and Leicester City. Last match for Chelsea, well, I mentioned the last Premier League match, but the last match in general was a 1-0 win over Copenhagen in the UEFA Conference League, I believe that is. Oh, Neto's bleeding. Yeah, he's bleeding out of the side of his head. Yeah, that was a bad collision there between Neto and the Leicester City player. They're going to put a bandage around his head, but he'll stay in the game. He'll stay in the game for Enzo Maresca. All right, this gives me time to work on my lineups here. So they decided to change everything. Leicester City did. Thought they were going with a 4-4-2. No, they're going with a 3-4-3 formation. So, thanks for the confusion, Leicester City. Oh, is that Wout Foss? Is that the guy who's down for Leicester City? It looks like it. Still a delay here. They're still tending to, looks like, Wout Foss of Leicester City. He also has a little bandage around his head, so he will wear that for the remainder of the match. All right, well, back to action. Throw in there by Cucurella. Now here goes Chelsea. The defenders have the ball here. Up the field, here we go. And Jadon Sancho could not keep it in. And it'll be a Leicester City throw-in. In goal for Leicester City, by the way, is number 30, Mess Hermansen. And now Leicester City has the ball. Looked like indeed he had it, and then Bilal El Kanous had it, but no. It's back to Chelsea. Here's Colwill. Levi Colwill on the left side. Now back over to Adara Bioyo. Some of these names are a bit of a tongue twister, so bear with me. Good ball up the field here, but too far for Palmer, and it's taken away by Wout Faes, the guy who was injured, and played back to Mats Hermansen, and played around there by by Cody. There's Thomas, and Luke Thomas played that one out of bounds. I assume that was Thomas. And there it is. Faes playing it back to Hermansen. We're in the 15th minute here at Stamford Bridge. No score between Chelsea and Leicester City. Hermansen plays it up the field, and it's headed by Colwill, but right back to a Leicester City shirt, and they're playing it up the pitch, but Cucurella cuts off that pass, and then sent into the stands there by Tosin Adara Bioyo. And now a throw-in here for Leicester City. It's James Justin to take the throw-in. Justin gets it back, plays it back to one of his defenders. That's to Wout Faes, back to Hermansen. Hermansen to the left side, a big boot, and that's taken away there by Moises Caicedo. And Chelsea have a chance to take it back, or have a chance to attack now. Colwill up to Nkuku, and then Cucurella played it back to Nkuku, but he lost it out of bounds, so Leicester City throw it in. James Justin back to Wilfred Ndidi, and then there's Faes, and now here is Ubakari Sumari, and here is Justin playing it up the pitch. James Justin with a good ball, cross in here, and it's headed away by Bioyo. And here goes Chelsea on the counterattack. Here's Neto. Neto looking to pass. Neto in a bit of trouble. El Kanous up against him. Neto plays it over, and we got a Chelsea player down on the right side of the pitch, but Leicester City here on the counterattack. El Kanous has it now. Plays it in for Daka, who plays it back to Faes. Daka. Pass over to the left by Sumari is cut off. And here is Fofana. And now playing it for Chelsea. Can't see your number. But there's Neto. Fofana has it now. And back to Adara Bioyo. Colwill. Colwill has it again. Levi Colwill to the left to Nkuku. Back to Levi Colwill. Colwill plays it to his right to Adara Bioyo. Fofana up the pitch. Fernandez had it. And now here is Fofana again. Adara Bioyo over to, or back to Robert Sanchez. Now here's Colwill with it. With lobbing it down the pitch is Levi Colwill. And Colwill got it over to Christopher Nkuku, but then Leicester City defender got to him, and it got into the hands of the goalkeeper, Mess Hermansen. 18th minute in Stamford Bridge, still no score between Chelsea and Leicester City. As I mentioned, as I put in the description here, Leicester City is 19th in the Premier League, so they're facing relegation here, so they need to get some wins. Palmer to Caicedo, Sanchez, or Sancho, excuse me. Here's Sancho. Back to Fofana. Sanchez. Or Enzo Fernandez, excuse me. Fernandez lobs it into the box, and it's away from Cucurella and Cuckoo. And now here's Colwill looking to play it into the box, and Colwill looks like is being attacked there by Xhaka. Cole Palmer plays into the box, but it's headed away. Fofana keeps it alive for Chelsea. Sancho looking to play it into the box. Sancho, is he fouled? Penalty for Chelsea. We have a penalty for Chelsea in the 19th minute. Getting fouled there. Who was it? It was Jadon Sancho. And he was fouled there by Victor Christensen. So who's going to take the penalty for Chelsea? I assume it's going to be Cole Palmer. Palmer is our leading scorer so far this season. Cole Palmer this season has 14 goals in Premier League matches, so I would assume you're going to give the ball to Cole Palmer, and I believe that is Palmer with the ball in his hands. Yep, there he is. He has no goals and no assists in his last 6 Premier League appearances. That's his longest drought since joining Chelsea. So here he is at the penalty spot. Cole Palmer against Mess Hermansen to give Chelsea the lead here at Stamford Bridge in the 21st minute. Cole Palmer. Can he do it? He's done it before. Can he do it this time? We shall see. Cole Palmer waiting for the referee to blow his whistle to signal the penalty. It'll be a left-footed shot here by Palmer. Where will he go? We'll find out. Referee still trying to get the Leicester City players to, stand where they're supposed to stand or whatever it is. Here's Palmer at the penalty spot, 12 yards away from the goalkeeper. Looking for his 15th Premier League goal and his first Premier League goal in his last 6 appearances. At around the 22nd minute here. Here is Palmer. Referee blows his whistle. Palmer composes himself, steps up to the ball, and it's saved! Hermansen saved it. It was a shot in the bottom right corner, and Mess Hermansen saves the penalty, and the game remains 0-0. What's going on here? Why is the referee all upset? Did somebody leave early? What happened? What's going on? The penalty was saved. Chelsea don't get a do-over, so I don't know what Leicester City was complaining about. Cole Palmer remains scoreless. He remains on his goalless drought. Cole Palmer. Wow. Can you believe that? I can't believe it either. He's usually pretty good, but Mess Hermansen looked like he knew where Palmer was going. So credit to Hermansen there. So Chelsea will play a corner in here. It looks like, I believe, Enzo Fernandez will play it in for the Blues. Here's the cross in. Trying to get ahead on it was Fofana. Here's a second chance here. I keep saying Liverpool. Leicester City wanted a handball. Palmer keeps it in. A header by Sancho is into the hands of Hermansen. And we have a counterattack here from Leicester City. This is a game where Chelsea need to take care of business. You're not playing a very good team in the not a very good Premier League team. You're playing Leicester City. Why is Hermansen off his line? Hermansen off his line, playing it up the pitch on the right side, headed there by Colwill, but right to Ndidi. And good block there by Cucurella. Here goes Sancho. Over to Cucurella on the left side. Back to Sancho. Sancho plays it in. Here's Palmer, I believe. I couldn't tell. Yeah, that's Cole Palmer. Here is Caicedo. Playing it across the pitch. Wesley Fofana. Fofana gets it back. Looks like only 3 of our defenders are back. Usually, I guess, Cucurella, because Cucurella is playing more up. That's weird. Yeah, we got an interesting formation going on here. But here goes Chelsea. Palmer. Palmer gets it back. And he's going to play it to the left to Levi Colwill. Colwill over to Cucurella. Colwill gets it back. Is he going to play it right or is he going to play it up the pitch? What's he going to do? Plays it to his right to Adara Yo-Yo. And headed there by Boubakary Soumare. Excuse me. And a free kick here for Chelsea. It's going to be Neto bringing it over. And played back to Adara Bioyo. And Adara Bioyo gets it back from Caicedo. And good cutoff there. Good cutoff of the pass there by Boubakary Soumare. And now here goes Leicester City trying to do a counterattack. Pass there by Wilfred Ndidi. Back to Connor Cody. Now over to a good pass here from... It was a good pass from Daka. And now playing it up the pitch to James Justin. Playing into the box. It's saved by Sanchez, but it's over the bar. It looked like it was over the goal, and Tosin Adara Bioyo headed it. Did he head it over the bar or did he hit it away? I'm trying to remember. Here's Justin's cross. It was headed off the bar by Tosin Adara Bioyo, and then Colwill came back to Colwill came crashing to the line to make sure that ball got headed away from Jamie Vardy. Good job there by Levi Colwill, but I believe that's a corner for Leicester City. And it looks like it is. Who is our referee here? Referee is Tim Robinson. That's the bald guy. Tim Robinson is our referee in today's Premier League match. There's Maresca on the Chelsea sideline. 27th minute, and we remain scoreless here. Oh, never mind. It was a goal kick for Chelsea. Or free kick. I didn't see the commentary on it. But here goes Chelsea on the on their little attack here. If they can get something going. There is Caicedo over to the right. And played up the pitch over to Neto. But it's right back to Fernandez. Here's Fernandez, Palmer, Caicedo, Colwill, Sancho. And Cucurella plays it in. Palmer looking to get a shot off. He couldn't. Cucurella plays it back. Here's Neto getting a touch on it. Neto looking to do something. Neto turns back around. Back to Fofana. Wesley Fofana back to Neto. Here's Neto looking to cross it in. Neto with a left-footed cross. And it's headed away there by James Justin. But back to Colwill. Cole Palmer with a shot. And a shot from the top of the box by Caicedo is into the hands of Hermansen. So Chelsea definitely are getting their opportunities here. but they just haven't been able to find the back of the net. They're out possessing Leicester City by about 37.2%. And Chelsea have had 5 shot attempts compared to Leicester's 1, but they've managed to get 2 on goal. And they've had 3 corner kicks already, so they've had their opportunities, so there's no excuse for Chelsea here. But obviously, credit to Mats Hermansen with that save on Cole Palmer. Here goes Fofana sprinting up the sideline here. El Kanu's trying to cut him off. He does, and knocks it out of bounds for a Chelsea throw-in. And Fofana gets it over to Fernandez, who gets it over to Caicedo. Caicedo back to Adara Bioyo. Fernandez. Now back to Adara Bioyo. Colwell. Over to Jaden or Christopher Nkunku. Colwell. Nkunku has a guy on him. That was James Justin. James Justin pressing up far there. Is he a midfielder? I believe he's a midfielder. Here's a chance here for Chelsea. Sancho playing into the box, but it's headed away by Justin. And now Leicester City trying to counterattack. They don't. Cucurella. And he tries to play it off of the Leicester City player, and then a foul on Levi Colwill results in a Leicester City free kick. Hermansen plays it up the pitch. Headed by Colwill. And out of bounds, Leicester City have a throw-in. Ndidi taking it. No, it will not be Ndidi. Instead, it was James Justin who has the ball now, who plays it back to Wout Fass. And now Justin with a ball up the right side of the pitch, which is then taken away by Colwell, who gets it up to Neto. Pedro Neto. Trying to do a 1-2 pass there, but didn't really work out with Nkunku. Caicedo. Here goes Fernandez with a shot, and it's wide of the mark to the left. And we remain 0-0 in the 32nd minute. Yeah, this was a long-range shot by Fernandez, and it just went completely to the left side. So another shot by Chelsea, but that time didn't get it on the net. And at some point they got to capitalize. But yeah, it's a lot closer than I thought. I thought Chelsea would get a goal or two here well, maybe not 2 goals, but I would say hopefully they'd be leading at halftime. I mean, there's still 14 minutes plus stoppage time, so you never know what happens in that time. Here's Palmer, and Palmer gives it away. Here goes Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy crosses it in, but it's deflected by Fofana, but Vardy got it back. Plays it back. And keeping it in for Leicester City, it looks like that was Christensen. Plays it over to Boubakary Soumare. And then a ball down the pitch to James Justin is too hard of a pass, and it'll be out for a Chelsea goal kick. I think that was Connor Cody with the chip down the pitch. All right, here is Cucurella on the left side, playing it back to the defense. Colwill over to Adara Bioyo. He has options. Plays it up the middle to Palmer, who got it to Caicedo. Now here's Cucurella. Caicedo has it. Caicedo looking to pass. Here he goes. Played up by Adara Bioyo. And it was in for, I think that was Sancho in the box. Cucurella played some pressure there, and that's out for a Chelsea throw-in. And it looks like that went off. Was that James Justin? It looked like it was James Justin who knocked it out of bounds. Throw-in here by Caicedo. Back to Adara Bioyo. Colwill. And now a good good connection here. Chelsea, Cucurella keeps it in. Colwill has it again. Plays it across to Fofana. Wesley Fofana up to Enzo Fernandez. And I believe that's Fernandez playing it in for Neto. Fernandez gets it back. Fernandez cross. Handball maybe. No. It was deflected by Luke Thomas. But no handball was called. Fernandez was claiming for him, but here's Fernandez again. Fernandez crossing it in. A shot, and it's wide of the net. Chelsea are getting their opportunities. They just cannot capitalize. If you don't win this game, this is a disappointment. I'm telling you. You cannot draw with you can't draw with Leicester. You cannot draw with them. Cannot. That's unacceptable. James Justin to throw in for Leicester City, lobs it with a shallow pass and a tough pass and a foul here on Chelsea. I believe it's on. I think it's on Colwill. I couldn't tell, but here we are in the 36th minute. Yeah, it was a foul on Levi Colwill. It'll be Daka who got a free kick, and then he plays it back to Hermansen. And now here's a pass to the middle. And Leicester City have a chance here. Good pass over to the left. Christensen saves it. Looking to cross it in with the left foot, but right to Robert Sanchez. And he looks to start a quick counterattack for Chelsea. Here is Nkunku. Over to Neto. Neto looking to pass. Over to Caicedo. Over to Cucurella. Cucurella has it. Back to Caicedo. Caicedo playing it across the pitch. Fofana. Back over to the other side. Colwill. Cucurella. Colwill. Adara Bioyo. Good chip. Looked like it was Cole Palmer. And then Caicedo. And a foul, I believe, on Fofana of Chelsea. Yep, foul here. El Canus. Bilal El Canus was the one who was the victim of the foul. Got hit in the stomach there by Wesley Fofana. First Premier League appearance since December 1st against Aston Villa. Oh, don't mention Aston Villa. We freaking lost to them. We blew that freaking game. That pissed me off so much. Well, we've been looking decent our last Premier League appearances. Obviously, a 4-0 win over Southampton on our last Premier League match, which was February 25th. We won at Stamford Bridge. I mean, it's Southampton. They're having a very bad season. They're having a worse season than Leicester City is. They're actually in 20th in the Premier League, so they're probably going to get relegated. They get relegated a year after they got promoted. They got promoted after last season. I think it was after last season. I forgot. But here's Sancho. Now Adara Bioyo. Colwill. And here's Cucurella. And a foul, I believe? Yes. I don't know who the foul was on, or Waiting for my little app to tell me. Looking at the Chelsea app right now. See. Oh, the foul was on Wout Fass. Christopher and Cuckoo won a foul was the victim of was the one who took the contact for Chelsea, but Pedro Neto to take the free kick and cross it into the box for Chelsea. We are in the 39th minute here at Stamford Bridge, and Neto having a conversation with Tim Robinson, our referee, trying to figure out exactly, where to put the ball, where the players got to be lined up. I like, they always, they're not spraying that thing, but Chelsea 3 wins, 3 draws, 5 losses in previous 11 matches. All 3 wins came in last 3 Premier League home matches, so we've been doing well at Stamford Bridge. Here's Neto's cross, and it's headed away, I believe, by Christensen. And Leicester City look to start a counterattack here, but it's cut off by Cucurella. And now here is Fernandez, Palmer, Fofana, Sancho. Jadon Sancho with Fofana to his right. Here is Wesley. Back over to Cole Palmer. Palmer looking to do something with it. Palmer plays it over to Colwill, who plays it back to Adara Bioyo. And then here's Fofana. Fofana gets it back. Caicedo plays it over to the left. Into the box for Cucurella, and then Neto got a touch on it, but could not get a shot off, and it's into Hermansen's hands. Credit to Luke Thomas with some good defense for Leicester City. Come on, Chelsea, let's go. We gotta score, man. Come on. I'll be happy if we're leading at halftime, but I'll just be happy if we win this game. We have to win this game. Leicester City is not good. They are 4, 5, and 18 in the Premier League this season. They're 19th. Last Premier League match, they lost 2-0 at West Ham at the London Stadium, or Olympic Stadium, whatever it's called. And a foul on Leicester City. It was Moises Caicedo taking the contact, and now here goes Chelsea. Wilfred Ndidi called for the foul. Neto plays it back, Fofana. Back to Neto, back to Fofana. Over to Fernandez, I believe. Yeah, that was Fernandez. But Leicester City have the ball back. Back to Mats Hermansen. And we are now in the 42nd minute here at Stamford Bridge. 0-0 between Chelsea and Leicester City. Hermansen plays it up the pitch. Cucurella has it. He has to get it over. And he couldn't. Did he keep it in bounds? Nope. Tim Robinson signals a Leicester City throw-in. Other game in the Premier League, only other game happening right now, Tottenham playing Bournemouth. It is 0-0 at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in the 42nd minute. So, not much action happening here. The only bit of action was the Cole Palmer penalty being saved by Mats Hermansen. Played up the pitch and taken away from Jamie Vardy. Fernandez plays it up. And I believe this is Fofana here. Here goes Wesley Fofana. Neto. Pedro Neto. Up against El Canus and now up against Christensen. Neto played it back. Here is Paul. No, that's not. No, I see Palmer. Here's Palmer with the ball now. Levi Colwill. And it's off of the referee, Tim Robinson. And that's going to signal, I believe, a drop ball here for Chelsea. "43rd minute. I assume we're probably going to have about 3 or 4 minutes of stoppage time because of the delay there when Cucurella and Wout Fass were hurt, or not Cucurella, sorry, Pedro Neto. Excuse me, I'm trying to get everything correct. Cucurella plays it back to Colwill, over to Adarabioyo. Fofana on the right side, plays it up. Sancho, I believe. Here's Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez going in. Fernandez, good clearance there by Luke Thomas, and it's out for a Chelsea throw-in. 44th minute at Stamford Bridge. Over to Colwill. Here it is. Levi Colwill. Caicedo. And now it is over to Cuckoo. Back to Colwill. Levi plays it over to the left to Cuckoo. Now Colwill over to the right to Adarabioyo. Back over to Caicedo. Caicedo plays it to the left. Cucurella on the left side. Plays it back in for Caicedo. Caicedo chips it over to Cucurella. Cole Palmer could not corral that ball. Chelsea looking to take it back. They do, but it's going to be out of bounds. And a Leicester City throw-in. Ball was last touched by Moises Caicedo. Excuse me. James Justin to take the throw-in. Now chipped over. Headed by Adarabioyo. And, oh, that's a foul. How is that not a foul? No, advantage played. Here's Sancho. Neto. Neto, back to Sancho. Back to Neto. Neto, over to Fofana. Jadon Sancho. Pedro Neto. What's he got? Back over to Adarabioyo. Colwill plays it over to Palmer. Cole Palmer down the left side. Plays it in. Now back out to Colwill. 6 minutes of stoppage time. That's what I expect. That's kind of reasonable. Here's Sancho, and it's taken away by Leicester City. They have a counterattack. Up the pitch goes Jamie Vardy. Vardy looking for options. Here's Vardy. He's going to pass it back over to his left. Now inside over to Bubakari Sumari. Plays it back. Sumari. That was Connor Cody. Cody with a long pass across the pitch. Cross in here, and it's deflected by Fofana, who gets a hug from Robert Sanchez, the goalkeeper for Chelsea. And that will be a corner kick for Leicester City. It was a cross in for Jamie Vardy. Who was the cross by? I couldn't tell. Here's the look of the Cole Palmer penalty. What a save by Hermansen. Knew where Palmer was going. Guessed right. He guessed right. The bottom right corner. And the Leicester City fans behind the goal were very happy about that. Bilal El Kanous to take the corner kick for Leicester City. Crosses it in. It's a low cross, and it's deflected, I believe, by Palmer, and that's out for a throw-in. We're approaching the 48th minute here at Stamford Bridge. If you're wondering what this picture is, I actually went to Stamford Bridge. I see nobody's in here right now, but I'll explain at halftime why I became a Chelsea fan when we get to halftime. And a bad pass there, but here goes Leicester City on the counterattack. Here is El Kanous playing it over. And no foul here. Cucurella over to Neto. Neto is dragged down there by Wout Faes. And is he going to get booked? Nope, no yellow card. Cross over to the right. Chelsea trying to get something going here before halftime. Caicedo over to Colwill. Colwill up the pitch. Here's Neto with a chance to cross it into the box. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save by Hermansen. but it'll be a corner kick for Chelsea, shot by Christopher and Cuckoo. Chelsea had a good play here. Colwell, yeah, Neto looked like, was he offside? Did they put the flag up? No, the flag was never up. No, he timed his run very well. Good job by Pedro Neto. And now here's a corner kick by Chelsea. I don't know who's taking it. I assume it's Fernandez. Cross in. And a header just wide of the mark to the right by Christopher and Cuckoo. Why is it? My Keurig won't stop making noises for some reason. It's so weird. So we are in the final 2 minutes of stoppage time. We're now in the 50th minute. And Hermanson plays it over. Cucurella heads it back over towards Connor Cody. Cody was pressured there by Neto. Excuse me. James Justin has it now. Pressured there by Nkuku. Cross down the right side, and that's head. It was kicked by Colwell, but it looked like it went off the head of Patsandaka. But it's a little free kick here for Chelsea. Probably their last attack here. Well, we're in the last minute coming up here, and Leicester City have a chance now. Excuse me. But that pass by Luke Thomas is cut off by Enzo Fernandez. This is the last minute of the first half here. In the 51st minute. Here goes Wout Fass playing it back. And that's cut off there. Looked like it was cut off by Caicedo. And a pass here back to Chelsea. Here's Cucurella over to Caicedo. Chelsea have to play it up the pitch. Gotta play it up the pitch. Where's the urgency here, guys? You got under 30 seconds to start an attack. Colwell with a chip down the pitch, but it's headed by Wout Fass. And now Leicester City have 4-5 guys up now. Here's Jamie Vardy up against Enzo Fernandez. Cross by Christensen is headed away by Tosin Adarabioyo. Now Fofana here on defense. He takes it away, but Leicester City wanted a handball, but now Tim Robinson is going to signal the end of the first half. A lot of action. Obviously Chelsea in fourth place, or actually, I guess I'll update it. Chelsea is in fourth place. And I didn't catch where Leicester City was. A good first half. A good first half if you're if you want to see a lot of good defense, I guess. Let's see here. Well, I guess it's not updated, but it said that we were in fourth. It said we were in fourth. Where were they at? I want to see where they were at. Oh, I need to go back a little further here. Let's see where we were at. Oh, we fourth because Man City lost yesterday. That's right. They lost to Nottingham Forest yesterday, who is in third place. And Leicester is actually in 18th, so check that. I guess Ipswich lost. Did Ipswich play yesterday? They didn't. They lost to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace sits at, I guess, I don't know where they sit. As I'm looking at it, they were sitting in uh, 11th, but they've probably moved up a bit. Not sure, but yeah, that's halftime at Stamford Bridge. Um, see what changes are made at halftime. Chelsea, they've had their opportunities. Don't get me wrong, they've had their opportunities. Looking at it here, looking at our live stats, Chelsea have taken 10 shots. Leicester City have only taken one shot. Only one shot by Leicester City. Uh, um, 4 shots on target for the Blues. Leicester City's only shot was actually on target, so they've got one. Chelsea have obviously they've had more possession of the ball, so that's resulted in much more passes than Leicester City. Chelsea has had about 325 compared to 145 for Leicester City. Chelsea is currently at 69% possession compared to Leicester City's 31%. So again, yeah, just Chelsea's been dominating this half. Chelsea's been dominating so far. Okay, so now I see it was a 3-4-2-1 formation for. Oh, jeez. Chelsea is not changing their formation. I think they've gone with a 4-2-3-1 the whole season. Manchester United and Arsenal today at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's it's a match at Old Trafford today. Manchester United, man, this has been quite a rough season for them. They've had it's been really really bad for them. Fans are tired of the ownership doing absolutely nothing. Well, they're owned by two people actually. Well, they're owned by the Glazer family, who, if most people are familiar with, if you know the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're owned by the Glazer family. I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. Um, but in like 2003, I believe, yeah, it was like early 2000s. Malcolm Glazer, who passed away in 2014, took ownership of got ownership of Manchester United, and they've been the owners ever since. And then they got bought by this company, I guess this company called Ineos, who is led by Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and well, it just hasn't been good for them. Things haven't gone well. Update for Tottenham Hotspur and Bournemouth. It's 1-0 to Bournemouth at halftime. And I can't believe Palmer's penalty got saved. I'm trying to think of Cole Palmer, how he's done on penalty kicks. Let's see here. Look at his stats here. He's had 4 shots in this game. Yeah, Palmer hasn't scored since we drew 2-2 against Bournemouth on the 14th of January. So about time. It's gotta be sooner or later when Cole Palmer scores. See if this is as loud. Is it this loud? It's still loud, or is it? This is it. Right, right now, let's see. Is this loud? All right, we'll keep it around. Yeah, this is probably the right volume level, honestly. Probably the right. Keep it here instead. I guess this is a bit quieter. Doesn't need to be this loud. See if this works out. I think I fixed it now. Should sound better now. Yeah, I wasn't turning down my my volume. All right. I hope no. I guess maybe that's why nobody was tuning in because my mic was sounding so bad. My mic was peaking. All right, we're back at Stamford Bridge. Second half. Chelsea looking to get off to a good start in the second half. Did we make any substitutions or is it everyone? No substitutions. Looks like no substitutions were made. Um, at halftime, I should say. The lineups. Guess no substitutions were made of same guys. So here we go. Chelsea now going from left to right here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, this sounds so much better. Yeah, sorry for the bad sound. Okay. Here we go. Here's Kukurea. Now here's Palmer. Cole Palmer on the outside. Palmer looking back to the right. Here is Sancho. Now back to Fofana. Over to Sancho again. And then Fofana plays it over to Adara Bioyo. Colwill dips it down the pitch. Neto with a touch. Here's Kukurea getting in. And he couldn't get a shot off. It was deflected, or it was cut off by Wout Faes. And it'll be a Chelsea corner. Right, so yeah, no substitutions made by either team. Same players. Here's a cross in, and Adara Bioyo couldn't get ahead on it. Here's Fernandez chipping it in, and it's off the side of the net, and it'll be a goal kick. All right. Hermanson. Is that is that is that Thomas Tuchel? Yeah, that's Thomas Tuchel, huh? What's Thomas Tuchel doing at Stamford Bridge? Surprised to see him here. Former Chelsea manager. Led us to the Champions League title back in 2021 where we beat Man City. Those were some good times. That's when we still had Roman Abramovich as our owner. See, we've had an issueship with ownership too. We've our issues. Did I say issueship? I did. Sorry. Let me touch on that in a bit. Here's Neto playing it inside. Palmer, good pass over to Sancho. Sancho shoots, and it's deflected by Cody and out for a corner kick. Excuse me. All right, so Chelsea, just like the first half, they're starting off the second half, getting a lot of opportunities. Okay, Enzo Fernandez taking the corner kick, plays it quick out to Palmer. Palmer plays it to his left. Here is, I think it's Adara Bioyo. I couldn't tell. Cole Palmer, the cross and the header is saved by Fofana. I don't know who got the header. I couldn't tell. Enzo Maresca, he is from Italy. In his first year as manager, because we've gone through a lot of managers over the past few years. We've had let's see, 22, 23 was Graham Potter. No foul here on Palmer. El Canus is furious at the referee. Here's Sancho playing it. Oh, and he miscontrolled it, and it's taken away by Luke Thomas. And now a foul is called on Sancho. The AR signals for a foul, and Sancho is going to have a word with the AR. And he's like sarcastically smiling about it. Luke Thomas here. What did Sancho do? He touched his right arm, and he was like, "No, I didn't do anything." But in reality, you did. In reality, you did. And now here it is. There's the guy that I was about to talk about. So Todd Bowley is our owner now. He purchased the team in 2022 from our former owner Roman Abramovich. Abramovich was a great owner for Chelsea. He owned the team from 2003 to about 2022, and he had so much success. Led us to 2 Champions League titles, tons of Premier League titles. I don't know how many FA Cups we won, or if we won the FA Cup. We probably did win a few FA Cups. I'm not entirely sure about that, but um, you know, he made us a very successful football club. But it's like ever since Bowley bought the team, just has gone down the drain. When Bowley bought the team, Tuchel was our manager. Tuchel led us to the Champions League title. And then freaking Bowley just starts making some terrible decisions. It looks like Bowley and Tuchel didn't get along well, so Bowley ended up sacking Tuchel. Sancho gets taken down, but an advantage is played, and a pass over by Fernandez over to Neto is cut off, and back to Hermanson. Over to the left now to Thomas. Luke Thomas plays it back. 1-2 pass over to Victor Christensen. Christensen down the left side. Christensen's pass is almost taken away there by Nkuku, and now here goes Leicester City. Foss has it now. Foss back over to Connor Cody, and now Cucurella puts it up in the air, and now it's headed by El Canus. And now here's Jamie Vardy in the box. Vardy with a shot, and it's saved by Sanchez. Good opportunity for Jamie Vardy. Vardy has 7 goals, 3 assists in 25 Premier League appearances this season. Here's a corner kick for Leicester City. It'll be Bilal El Kanous. Cross into the box, headed away by Adara Bioyo. Now here is Luke Thomas. Cross in, cut off by Cucurella. Cucurella gets it back and now plays it up. Chelsea looking to counterattack here, sending it up the field to Jadon Sancho. Sancho with Neto coming to the ball. Here goes Neto. Neto looking. Neto shooting. Neto! Just wide of the bottom right corner. But it'll be a corner kick for Chelsea. Did it? Oh, no. No, I was about to say. Oh, no, it is. It is a corner kick. Apparently Boubakary Soumare, apparently, I guess he deflected it. So at Chelsea have a corner kick here. Here's Fernandes. Enzo plays it into the box. And it's headed away there. Caicedo. Neto plays it in, or plays it across the pitch, I should say, to Fernandes. Sancho, 1-2 with Fernandes. Fernandes crosses it in. Here is a chance for Chelsea. Foul in the box. No penalty. No penalty for Chelsea. And now Leicester City have a chance to counterattack here. And this will be a foul. Nope. Advantage. Nope. Now there's a foul. A lot was going on here. I saw Daka had the ball. Let's see here. Okay, it was Neto who had the chance. Neto thought he was fouled there by James Justin, but he was not. It was a soft touch of the ball there by Christopher Nkunku, who got it over to Neto. Neto's still down on the other side. Neto is grabbing onto his ankle. Now he's just now getting up. He is in a lot of pain. Neto has taken a beating today. Got hit in the head by Wout Faes, and now James Justin might have hurt his ankle. But he is up and running now and should be crossing the halfway line. Yep, there he is. But here's a free kick for Leicester City. There'll be a opportunity here. Cross over to the left, I should say, to Connor Cody. But Cody loses it. Offside on Leicester City. And Chelsea are going quick. And Fernandes gets it taken away. Cody plays it over. And a pass by Daka is cut off by Caicedo, but Leicester have it back. A cross in. And Sanchez corrals the ball. Jamie Vardy was the one attacking. Sanchez on his knees. Jamie Vardy might have hurt his knee. Is Sanchez okay? Is he up? He's he's squatting down. Enzo Fernandez, is he getting the training staff on there? What's he doing? Are we getting ready to sub at some point? I would think we're going to sub. There we go. And a foul on El Kanous. Fofana was the victim of it. 12 shots for Chelsea compared to 2 for Leicester City, but I will give credit to Leicester City. But only their 2 shots have both been on target. Foul? Nope. No advantage. No foul. Guy must have just fell. Fernandes. Sancho plays it over to Enzo Fernandez, who plays it over to Wesley Fofana. Fofana over to Caicedo, over to Colwell. Kukurea back to Colwell. Now Levi's going to go back. Plays it to his right to Adara Bioyo. Now over to Fofana. Fofana up to Fernandez. And then Fernandez played a pass over to Caicedo, who lost control of it. But now Adara Bioyo gets it back over to Sanchez, who got it to Fofana, who now got it to Caicedo. Now Kukurea on the left side. Kukurea looking. Passes it up. Here's Palmer on the attack. He's onside. Cole Palmer looking to do something. Palmer plays it back. Here is Nkuku. And then Chelsea get it back here. Colwell over to Fofana. Approaching the 59th minute here at Stamford Bridge. Still 0-0. Second half between Tottenham and Bournemouth. In the 63rd minute, still 1-0 to Bournemouth. There is Colwell over to Adara Bioyo. Adara Bioyo over to Fofana. Fofana over to Fernandez. Fernandez to Caicedo. Fernandez back to Caicedo. Now here is Adara Bioyo on a pass from Fofana. Now Colwell plays it up to Kukurea. Kukurea cutting in. Kukurea over to his right. Fofana. Fofana little cuts left. Then tries to turn back around. Then Caicedo plays it to Fernandez. Fernandez cross into Kukurea. And now Leicester have it on the counterattack. And another foul here on Chelsea. It's going to be on Nkuku. So many fouls. There's Ruud van Nistelrooy. I believe he's Dutch. I think he's Dutch. I couldn't tell. I didn't check. I think he's Dutch. Anyway, here goes Leicester City. The defenders have it, and now back to Mess Hermansen over to Victor Christensen. Christensen looking to pass. Tips it over. Headed by Adara Bioyo. Now Chelsea have a chance here. Fernandez over to Sancho. Sancho looking. Sancho back to Fernandez. Over to Kukurea on the outside of the box. Long range shot. It's in! Kukurea scores! And Chelsea lead in the 60th minute. Into the bottom right corner. A left-footed shot by Kukurea gives the Blues the lead. Huge goal for Chelsea. Mark Kukurea. What a shot from the outside of the box. Took one touch, fired it with his left foot into the bottom right corner. Hermansen had a chance to save it, but he couldn't get it. What a shot by Kukurea. So now that's his... Is that his third goal of the season? I think that's his... Or is that his fourth goal? I think that's his fourth goal now. Scored in the last Premier League match against Southampton. And Chelsea lead in the 62nd minute. An assist from Enzo Fernandez. That will be Fernandez's 5th assist of the season. Good. Great goal for Chelsea. Good. So we got on the score sheet. Now let's just play good defense here and lock down Leicester City. Well, let's get let's hopefully get a second goal. But here's Victor Christensen with an attack down the left side. Christensen crosses it in, but it's headed away by the guy who got the goal for Chelsea, Kukurea. Good job, Chelsea. Got the goal you needed. Update 2-1 to Bournemouth. Tottenham got on the board. Tottenham are one of the teams that Chelsea hates. I don't know. Tottenham don't really bother me much because they really haven't won jack squat. You know, in recent times. I don't know like when the last time they won like the Premier League or you know FA Cup or something like that. I don't recall. But regardless, I guess I still don't like them because they're a London team. Cross into Vardy is headed away by Fofana and now cut off there by Sancho. And now here goes Chelsea, Cole Palmer. Oh, what a touch by Palmer against El Canus. Palmer going back and playing it back to his defender. That is, I believe it's Adara Bioyo. Yes, who plays it up to Caicedo, but Adara Bioyo gets it back. Now Colwell has it. Chelsea have a chance to slow it down here, really take their time and figure out what they want to do because they are up 1-0 finally. Should have been 1-0 in the first half. Palmer's penalty didn't get saved, so could have been 2-0. And no foul there on Christensen, who kind of knocked Sancho to the ground. But here goes Leicester City, James Justin, back over to Luke Thomas. Here is 1-2 here from Daka. And now back to Hermansen, who is pressured by Neto. Now here is Wilfred Ndidi. And now Victor Christensen crosses it in to Jamie Vardy, but the cross was a bit too far in front of Vardy, and it went into the hands of Robert Sanchez. 1-0 Chelsea in the 65th minute here, and a foul on Wout Faes. And it looks like Leicester City are preparing to make a substitution. You have Harry Winks coming into the match. I don't know let's see who he's coming in for. That is, I can't see his number. Gotta turn the camera angle around. Who is it? It's Sumari. Sumare is off the pitch. Or Sumari. That's how you say it. Sumari. Harry Winks. All right. Here's Leicester City playing it around in the back. Daka loses it. Chelsea have a chance here on the counterattack. Here is Palmer on the inside the box now. Palmer looking to do something. Oh, Palmer passes it back. Oh, and it's a bad pass, and it's intercepted by Jamie Vardy. Vardy has nobody really up with him. Looking to find somebody to pass it to. He does. It is Harry Winks, the guy who just subbed on for Leicester City. Now a cross in to Vardy, but it's right into the hands of Robert Sanchez. Now Chelsea looking to do a quick counterattack. Here's Wesley Fofana on the right side. Got options in front of him. Neto has it on a pass from Fernandez. Now here's Sancho in the box. Back to Enzo Fernandez with a shot to the bottom right corner, but it's saved by Hermansen. 72nd minute over at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I don't know which part of London that is, but Chelsea, I think they play in Fulham, London, or whatever. What I don't know where Stamford Bridge actually is. I think it's Fulham, London. I think it's in Fulham. Yeah, it's in West London, so it's in the borough called Fulham, in London. I don't know where Spurs play, but I don't like Spurs. But I dislike Arsenal much more. Here's Leicester City with a chance here, cross in. Christensen now has it, plays it inside, and it's skied in the air, and a foul on. I think that's James Justin. Who was he matched up against? Was it Adara Bioyo? Yeah, it was Adara Bioyo. Let's see. Fofana tried to get ahead on it. Yeah, Adara Bioyo was trying to mark. Oh no, that was Patson Daka. Excuse me. I thought it was James Justin. I couldn't tell. Justin's a defending midfielder. 3-4-2-1 formation. Cross up the pitch. Closest to that was Palmer, but it's over towards Hermansen. Leicester City here. Playing it around in the defend it with the defenders. Luke Thomas got it back to Hermansen. Hermansen with a quick pass over to Ndidi. And I think that was Harry Winks who just played it up the pitch, who then Kukurea heads it, and Kukurea clears it out, but I think that's a corner. It looks like it's a corner. No, it's a throw-in for Leicester. And a pass over to the right by Ndidi. Then knocked out for another throw-in for Leicester. Oh, and a bad pass here. There's Neto. Here's Palmer. Cole Palmer sprinting. Cole Palmer looking to shoot, and it's blocked. But then Chelsea have it back. Neto over to Sancho. Sancho in the box. Sancho's shot is deflected out by Connor Cody. But it will be another Chelsea corner. Connor Cody, 2 deflections here. He deflected Cole Palmer's shot and then got in and then was able to deflect Sancho's shot. So, good defense there by Cody Fernandez to take the corner kick. Chelsea's had 8 corners. I assume that's updated now. So 8 corners for Chelsea. They've had tons of opportunities. They finally capitalized in the 61st minute, or in the 60th minute. I forgot when it was. Got to write it down. Still 2-1 to Bournemouth in the second half. 76th minute over at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That's where the NFL has played their games. So it's been fun. They've gone to Wembley. They've gone to Tottenham Hotspurs. Kukurea in a shoving match in the box. Fernandez plays it in, and it's headed to the left. Fernandez trying to get another touch on it and play it back over to Palmer. Well, Palmer plays it over to Caicedo. Caicedo gets it back, plays it over to Palmer. Palmer on the right side. Cole Palmer over to Fernandez. Enzo plays it into the box. Header by Howell is off to the left, and it will be a goal kick for Leicester. Looks like Chelsea are looking to make a sub. 2 players on. I see Trevo Chalobah. Looks like he'll be coming in for Chalobah will be coming into he will be in for Fofana. Chalobah. And then is there another sub, or is that it? Galoba is on. Fofana is off. That is Lee Parker, the stadium announcer, announcing. Oh, Cole Palmer's off. Okay, so Cole Palmer is now off in place of Tyreek George. So a change at right back and a change at center mid. So Tyreek George is now in for Chelsea. Surprised. And a substitution for Leicester. You have El Canus off the match, and number 40, I think, took his place. Number 40. Facundo Buonanati. Okay, so he's in for El Canus. And then Palmer's out and Fofana is out. So a few substitutions made here by both sides. So a change at left attacking mid. What I would call it, left attacking mid. So we're in the 74th minute, about to be in the 75th minute here at Stamford Bridge. Sanchez plays it over to Chaloba, who then loses it, but then gets it back over to Tyreek George. And now here is Caicedo playing it over to Cucurella. Cucurella over to, this is Sancho, and Sancho gets it over. Here is a shot by Fernandez, and it takes a deflection, headed away by Leicester, and there's a player down. Chelsea are furious that play is whistled dead, but a Leicester player is down. I don't know who that is. Who is that? I can't see. There we go. That is a collision there by the two teammates. 6 and 22, or is it 20? I believe that's Patson Daka. Yeah, it's Patson Daka who's down. Well, now he's back up on his feet. And are they gonna take him out of the match, or are they gonna keep him in? Find out in just a bit. I think looks like they're taking him off. Yep. I think they are taking him off. So what's going on here? Are they just playing with 10 men, I guess? I guess so. Into the box. Here is Nkuku, and he had a chance, but he lost it. Now here's Sancho getting it over to Neto. Now Fernandez. Here is Neto, and he loses it, but it's going to be a Chelsea corner kick as it was knocked out of the pitch by Connor Cody. '77th minute. Still 2-1 to Bournemouth. They're in the 82nd minute in that match. Now taking the corner kick is Neto, not Enzo. Neto plays into the box. And it's right back to Neto. Neto crosses it in, but it is headed away. I believe that was Wout Fass who headed it away. Here is Enzo Fernandez, and it is going to be a corner kick, I believe. Yeah, I believe it is. It was knocked out of bounds by Facundo Buonanati. No, Enzo is taking this corner kick. I'm not Not sure what. I guess Enzo takes corner kicks from the right side and Neto takes corner kicks from the left side. This is the right, the where Chelsea is at. This is the right side because they're going from left to right. So that's when they're going up the pitch. That's the right side. Enzo Fernandez. I think this is Chelsea's like 10th corner now. Plays it into the box, and it's headed away, but right back to oh, that was a chip over to the right to Enzo. Enzo plays it into the box, headed, and a foul, and it's going to be on Levi Colwell, I believe, is called for the foul. What's going on here? So here's Enzo playing into the box, and Colwell. It looks like he knocked down that Leicester player, so that's a foul on him. 79th minute, Leicester looking to find an equalizer, but that pass that went across the pitch is out of bounds away from Victor Christensen. Now here is Caicedo playing it over to Colwell. Now here's Cucurella, who scored the goal for Chelsea. And that pass to Sancho, I believe, a bit too far. And that pass by the goalkeeper was kept in play. Here is Winks, Harry Winks, with a pass over to Connor Cody, but Chelsea take it back. That is Tyreek George taking it. Now here's Enzo Fernandez. Here's Sancho with a shot from distance. It takes a deflection. Chelsea won a handball, and no handball is given by the referee, Tim Robinson. But Chelsea is pleading, and I think they're going to go to VAR. It took a deflection there. That looked like it went off his hand. Who was it? It was no, that's not a handball. Actually, that's actually not a handball. That looks. No, that's off his back. I don't think that's a handball. I don't think that's a handball. I agree with the call there. So that should remain. Yeah, I don't think the ref's really reviewing it. Well, yeah, no penalty. Yeah, no, it wasn't a handball. Yeah, it wasn't. Tottenham have equalized it in the 85th minute. It's 2-2. Now we're in the 81st minute at Stamford Bridge in London, in West London to be exact. Fernandez to cross it in for Chelsea. All right, 81st minute. Colwell having a conversation with the referee, and so is Wilfred Ndidi. Not sure what the conversation's about. Probably they're shoving each other in the box and telling them to knock it off or something like that. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what the conversation is about. But here is a corner kick. I think this is the 11th corner kick for Chelsea. Now I see the stewardess are now sitting down by the fence that is in front of the Chelsea fans behind the net. More shoving in the box between Colwell and Luke Thomas. A lot of shoving there from Luke Thomas. Fernandez's corner is headed, but headed out by Leicester. And then Chelsea have it on the right side. Fernandez takes a touch, turns back left. Now gets it over to Tyreek George. He crosses it, but it's going to be now a foul on Chelsea. And it's on I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. I guess it was Chalobah. Trevo Chalobah. 83rd minute now. 1-0 Chelsea with a goal from Cucurella. and that's his fifth or fourth Premier League goal, or maybe just his fourth goal in general in this season. All right, Leicester have it here. Here was a pass from Buonanotte, but now a foul on Caicedo, it looks like. And a substitution, you have Leicester look like Leicester have two players coming on. Christensen is out. Who came in for? Okay, Vardy for 10. Mavdidi is on. Who's on for Christensen? Who's on for Christensen? Who is on for Christensen? Just tell me who's on for Christensen. Oh, De Cordova, Reed. Or Daka is off, and then is Christensen off or no? Guess not. Guess not. Jamie Vardy got okay. Christensen, thank you. I was waiting for the. Anyway, a few substitutions there. 3 substitutions specifically made for Leicester City. Oh, and Jamie Vardy's not off actually. It's James Justin is off in place of Steffi Mavadidi. He's off. Daka is off in place of Bobby D Cordova Reed. I assume that's Martin Tyler commentating in this game. I couldn't tell. And then on for Christensen is Ricardo Pereira. And here is Leicester with a chance. A shot is saved by Sanchez. Shot from Ricardo Pereira. I think they're at subs. Oh, Vardy's still on. They're in the 90th minute over at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, or in the 91st minute, I should say. They're now in stoppage time. Still 2-2. Enzo Maresca. He's signaling for a substitution, I assume? Yep. Substitution coming here for Chelsea. Not now. It'll be on the next stoppage of play here, which is actually right now. Yep. So stoppage. No substitution here for Chelsea. I thought they would sub at some point. Here's Fernandez over to Neto. Neto back heels it for Fernandez. Enzo plays it into the box, but it's deflected. But it's, I think it was deflected by, I think it was Mavadidi who deflected it. And Neto will be coming off for Chelsea. Or is he just being, I don't know, he's being tended to again, and he's bleeding around the ear. Neto has taken a beating today, man. He has just taken a beating. So it looks like Chelsea are currently playing with 10 men. Yes, because Neto is being tended to by the training staff. 88th minute. Chelsea still leading 1-0. Alrighty. Pass up the field by Wout Faes. Now back over to Connor Cody. Cody plays it up. And good 1-2 here for Leicester, but it's taken away by Chelsea. Miscontrol there by Ricardo Pereira. And Neto is back on the pitch. And he was aggressive there and getting the ball back, and now a foul on Leicester. Looked like Caicedo took the contact. Neto is back. So Chelsea have all 11 men. And now we have another substitution. Well, this is Chelsea substituting now. Who is being subbed on for Chelsea? It looks like, is that Fofana? Oh, no, Fofana is off. I think that's, no, it's not Caicedo. Who is it? Sancho? No, it's, Nkuku. That's, he's being subbed on for Josh Champon. Josh Champon being subbed on for Chelsea. And here is Tyreek, pass over to Tyreek George, but just to take it back, there was a pass from Defi Mavididi. Good takeaway there for Chelsea. Here's Neto. Caicedo credited for the takeaway. Neto tried to cross it in. And Fernandez couldn't get a touch on it there. Mavididi plays it back. Pass up to Buonanotte, excuse me. And Buonanotte got it taken away by Caicedo. Did he get called for a foul? I don't know why Caicedo was so dramatic. There was no foul called on him. It was just the ball was actually last touched by him. Winks played it over. Harry Winks has it back now. And we do have 6 minutes of stoppage time here as we've reached the 91st minute. And Leicester got it taken away there. Bobby D. Cordova Reed had it taken away. And Hermanson off his line. Harry Winks has it now. Plays it to the left. Over to Mavididi. Mavididi crosses it, and it's cut off there. And I think that was by Trevo Chalobah. Here's a chip here over to the right, and the ball was saved. It was saved by D. Cordova Reed, but then Cucurella hit it, but it was actually last off of D. Cordova Reed, and it's a Chelsea throw-in. 92nd minute here. Chelsea lead 1-0. Played up the pitch. Here is Abadidi playing it back to Thomas, who plays it over to Connor Cody. Cody played it over to Buonanotte, who then played it over to Thomas. Now it's Mavididi. Mavididi trying to do something with it. Here is a chip over to the right by Winks. Winks, then a header Leicester was looking for a handball. Ruud van Nistelrooy was also trying to plead his case there. Handball on Cucurella. He was up against Bobby D. Cordova Reed. I don't see a handball. What handball are you talking about? I didn't hit it with his hand. What are you talking about? Oh, come on. What are you talking about? Anyway. And here is Vardy. Jamie Vardy's cross is headed away by Cucurella. Out for a Leicester throw-in. 94th minute here. Here is a cross coming in. Into the box. Away from Guananati, but back to Mavididi. Now over to the right. Oh, pass is cut off here. Here is Caicedo. Caicedo looking for options. He's got Tyreek George up the pitch to the right. George into the box. George on his feet. Plays it in, and then it's off of Harry Winks. And a Chelsea corner kick coming up. Final 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Looks like Fernandez will take the corner kick for Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea, they are taking their time. Fernandez and Neto discussing what they're going to do. Neto, oh, what in the world is this? Neto was shoved there by Mavididi. And now it's a throw in for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez. Going to throw it in for the Blues. Neto. In a tough position here. Ball is taken away by Leicester. It was Wilfred Ndidi with a big with good defense. And now Leicester have a free kick here. They're in the final minute of stoppage time. They have to be quick here. They got to be very quick. They're in a very urgent situation. They got to figure out what they want to do. They got like 40 seconds now. Tim Robinson, looks like they're giving one last chance from... Oh, and a yellow card for Josh, a champion. Final chance here. Ball is headed away by Colwell. Leicester have a chance, but Chelsea clear it, it looks like. No, one last chance, I believe, here. Nope, cleared away. Cleared away by Tyreek George. And I think that's going to be it. Tyreek George now has it. Into the box. Enzo Fernandez shoots it. Saved by Hermansen. And he gets it back, but that's going to be the game. Chelsea win 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. They get the 3 points. They're currently in 4th place. They now have 49 points. Leicester moved down to 19th at 17 points. Chelsea now 14-7-7. Still 4th in the Premier League. Leicester 19th in the Premier League. They are 4-5-19. Full time at Stamford Bridge. Oh, those are the end of the first 2 games. There's only 3 matches today in the Premier League. Chelsea and Leicester City. Tottenham Hotspur against Bournemouth. Spurs and Bournemouth. That ended in a 2-2 draw. Chelsea, Leicester City. Obviously a 1-0 win for the Blues. Chelsea needed that one. Could have been more, but you got the win. Cucurella with a goal in the 60th minute, and then just lockdown defense at the end by the Blues, and yeah, you won the game. Uh, Chelsea's next match in the Premier League, uh, looks like it will be. All right, let's see. Our next Chelsea's next match, in general, will be on Thursday. It will be the Conference League match against Copenhagen at Stamford Bridge. The next Premier League match will be against Arsenal at Emirates Stadium. It'll be an 8:30 uh 8:30 a.m. kickoff. Hopefully Chelsea wins that one, but Chelsea got the win today at Stamford Bridge. A 1-0 win. 14-7-7. Chelsea are currently in 4th place. They are 2 points above Manchester City, who sit in 5th place. So, see where the rest of the season takes us. Hope to do more Chelsea live streams. Apologies for the mic in the first half. It was very bad, but I got it all figured out at the end, so we were good to go. So, thank you for tuning in. Nobody tuned in, but I'll talk to you all on the next one. Come on, Chelsea.